Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome back to Give and Take, where we are in charge of Southampton, and today we have Newcastle and Burnley. We come off of the back of a 2-0 loss and a 2-0 win. In that 2-0 loss we did lose James Ward-Prowse. We lost one of the OGs. It hurts. But we've got to move on, you know, we've won some really good players and hopefully we can win some more today. You know, we have to play Norwood and Ramsdale in the next match, and I'll sort out the team and show you the team that we're going to be taking to St James's Park. So, this is the team we're going to be taking to St James's Park. We've got Ramsdale in goal because we have to. Alderweireld, Diaz, Dendoncker and Bertrand in defence, with Norwood sitting just in front of them, Højbjerg and Maddison in the middle, Son Heung-min on the right hand side, Harry Kane up top alongside Danny Ings. Now you might be thinking, oh, you're favouritising Danny Ings over Harry Kane. In one respect, yes, because he is the main man up front. But the other reason is, while editing and obviously watching the videos back and stuff, I've noticed that Patrick Bamford worked very well in that pressing forward role. One of the main things for that is he's 6'1", his heading's been decent, and a lot of his assists have come from a cross or, you know, a header over to Danny Ings, who is very good at finishing and has just got that poacher's instinct. What I'm hoping is that Harry Kane will do the exact same thing. If it's not working, I will just switch him back. But I want to see if Harry Kane can just be a better version of Patrick Bamford in the role of the team, not like in, you know, in real life. Just in the role of the team, can he be Patrick Bamford but better? Do everything that he did that made Danny Ings so good, but do it better to the point where maybe he will finish and score a few more goals, basically. But there's only one way to find out, and that is getting into the game. So who could we possibly be winning today? Well, I like Newcastle side. I do like Newcastle side. I played in my own time. It was my first save on Football Manager was Newcastle. I felt like Newcastle was a nice save to go with. So I'm very familiar with a lot of their team. I know who's good and who's not. Callum Wilson is obviously good. I think everyone that plays FM knows that. Joe Willock, I'd actually quite like him. Fraser's decent. St Maximin is obviously quality. Same as Almiron's pretty good on the game. Lascelles is a very good player. Obviously, we do need a better right back, so Manculio wouldn't be a bad shout. Neither would Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis is a great player, so having him on the left-hand side, maybe being able to play on the right, would be a good shout. If we win Carl Darlow and Nick Pope today, I might genuinely lose my mind. Let's see if we can win some good players from Newcastle. It's not like the Sheffield United game where I really didn't want their players. I quite want a few of these players from Newcastle. You know, this Newcastle side is a very good one. It's a very good starting point on FM, which I know is like, you know, I'm saying this, in September now? The new game's going to be coming out soon, but Newcastle's got a very good starting point on the game. They always have done this year. So, yeah, it's just a very good side. As we're coming forward here, Højbjerg into Maddison. Heung-min Son! That is a beautiful, beautiful move. It was sublime. His first goal for Southampton, Heung-min Son. He's going to be quality for this side. The game is lagging, by the way, a lot recently. I will talk about that in a second as I just point out this nice intricate move. Ings, Højbjerg, Maddison, just one touch football. Son started the move and then finished the move. The reason why it's lagging is I've pretty much with this series broken the game, which is quite funny with the amount of people that have switched around. I've pretty much broken the game. It just doesn't know how to work as well anymore. As Harry Kane gives it away and Callum Wilson's coming forward. He's coming forward with a lot of pace. He's coming forward, Ramsdale with the save. But yeah, so I'm hoping it hasn't broken too much because we've still got half a season to go. But yeah, it's basically broken down a lot, this game has, and all of the swapping of players, it's telling me that I still have James Ward-Prowse in the squad. If you look at like all the Premier League stats and stuff, the Premier League stats has gone wrong. The fixture list is like mixed up a little bit sometimes, so I have to like refresh it a few times. It's quite funny how much the game is actually broken. But we go into at the end of the first half. Apparently Fraser's causing us a few issues from both sides, so I might just put on a few things there. But we've been decent, but we haven't been great. So the perfect one is things have been going well, but we can do better. What I want on Fraser is maybe some hard tackling into him. I could put some maybe tight marking on him, but pressing intensity is there. I would just add the pressing intensity to St. Maximin as well. As we go into the second half, we're already winning a Newcastle player. Obviously, it will be whoever their best player has been, which at the moment is, I think, Fraser is up there. As Callum Wilson comes close from the corner. Yeah, at the moment, it's either Fraser or Jamal Lewis who are in contention for that top spot. Newcastle are causing us a few issues at the moment, unless we can get the ball. Callum Wilson is getting away from us a lot here, so I couldn't do the shout. You saw I went to do the shout, I couldn't do the shout, so let's hope this is to us. As Son's got it here, he puts it into Danny Ings. Danny Ings holds up the ball, puts it to Son, back to Alderweireld, who puts it... Oh, he tried to pull it into Maddison. He tried to be clever as they come forward yet again. Newcastle come forward. Bertrand misses the tackle. Almiron's going forward. Callum Wilson. There we go. That has been coming. Yeah, it's just so annoying, man. We're definitely losing a player. Bertrand missed the tackle there. It's a great goal by Callum Wilson, as it always is on Football Manager, but... Yeah, that one's been coming for a while. I'm going to demand more of the team. As, I mean, we are not doing very well at all. Yet again, Harry Kane is bad. Yet again, it doesn't matter what position I put him in, he's always bad. We'll take off Højbjerg for Lo Celso, bring on Reguilon for Bertrand, and switch Harry Kane and Danny Ings around, hoping it will do some good. It won't, but let's hope it does. Just a few changes in the team might just spark something. Again, it won't, but let's hope it does. We're in the 80th minute. What do I do here? What do I do? I mean, I could take off Norwood. I think that might be a decent shout. Maybe bring on Patrick Bamford. DJ's a decent shout. James Rodriguez is a decent shout. God knows. I might bring on James. Put him down the middle. Attacking midfielder on attack. What do I do here? Because I could just do this and try and really flesh out this, whatever this is going on. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know whether to tell him to run wider with the ball, move it. I might just tell him to roam from position. No, let's just leave it as it is. I think this could work. I don't know, but I'm hoping it works. Encourage the team. Oh God, this is a highlight. Hopefully to us, hopefully we can win this game. Son's got it. He's running forwards. I think the substitution did happen. Oh, this is just terrible, man. Oh, it's just frustrating when they take matters into their own hands. I don't really know what to do here. It's counter press, maybe distribute to the playmaker, a higher line of engagement. Try and just, yeah, do those things. I don't think it will happen for us. I think it will be a draw. It is a draw. That was just a very naff game. Nothing really happened, which means we both lose our worst rated players. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I've... Oh my God. Right. Hands in pockets. I'm not happy with the performance. There's a reason I'm saying oh my God. Because I think we got one of the hardest decisions yet. When it comes to our team, our worst rated players were Kane and Ings. Harry Kane and Danny Ings, right? Those are our worst. We've got to choose between them two. Let's find out who Newcastle's worst rated player was. Do you know what? It was Saint-Maximin. Alan Saint-Maximin was the worst player. There is no choice between them two. So we're definitely getting Saint-Maximin. We needed someone on that left-hand side, maybe someone on that right. He's a very good player, really good to have off the bench and stuff. So move him to my club, Alan Saint-Maximin, in you come. Now, I'm going to get a lot of stick for this. I'm going to get rid of Harry Kane. Because, right, this is my reasoning. Since Harry Kane has been at the club, he's got a 6.0. He got a 7.3 against Sheffield United and has got a 6.3 against Newcastle, right? When you look at Danny Ings and you look at his form, he very rarely has a bad game. You know, he's had two bad games, 3 bad games all season. So he's had 3 bad games all season. Technically 4 if you count the Villa game. 2 of those are when he's playing alongside Harry Kane. Harry Kane has got 2 in 3 matches, so we're getting rid of Harry Kane. I don't care. I don't care how controversial that is. I don't care what stick I get in the comments, because quite frankly, Harry Kane on this game is bad. He is. So bye-bye Harry Kane. Off he goes. He can bugger off. He can go to Newcastle, enjoy St James's Park. I don't care. We've got some trouble with Bertrand, but that's fine. I can deal with that. As we do go into the next game, which is against Burnley. Burnley are struggling in the league. So are Tottenham. We have screwed over Tottenham, by the way. They are not in good shape. That is their team. That is their team. That is a bad team. So, yeah, Tottenham are struggling big time. They've sacked Jose Mourinho. But we move on. We've got Burnley next. Burnley are right towards the bottom. So let's see what team we're going to take to Burnley. Right, so we're going into the Burnley game, and this is our team. So we've got Lloris back in goal, Alderweireld, Diaz, Dendoncker and Reguilon at the back. Højbjerg's back in that defensive midfielder role with Lo Celso back in midfield and Maddison alongside them. Saint-Maximin, who we have to play in this game, is on that right hand side with Danny Ings up top and Patrick Bamford finally back alongside him. We were going to have Heung-min Son alongside Danny Ings. That was the plan, but Son, as you can see, needs a rest. He does need a rest, and bear in mind, this game is against a relegation candidate, and we've got Crystal Palace next, who are currently fighting for European spots. I felt like I'd rather risk Son against the better team than this team. So, you know, that is the case. We also have multiple people on possible yellow cards. Højbjerg, Dendoncker and Diaz are all in trouble, but the problem is we don't have any backup centre-backs. The only one we possibly do have is Alderweireld, but that would require us putting Kane Ramsey in, and I don't really feel comfortable doing that. So, unfortunately, we're just going to have to go with it. I could play Norwood actually above Højbjerg, just so we don't risk him. I'm actually going to do that. We're going to play Norwood instead of Højbjerg, because I'd rather Norwood get the suspension than Højbjerg. So, let's get into it. So who could we be winning today? Nick Pope, as I've mentioned multiple times at this point, is one. Ben Mee, I'd be happy to get. Tarkowski, I'd be happy to get. Goodmanson's a pretty good centre midfielder. Jay Rodriguez and Ashley Bunda, I don't really want any of their attack. I kind of want the defence more than anything. As I said, we're lacking in the defensive role. They've got Martin Skirtle. Cool, sure, whatever. But obviously we can't get Skirtle, so we would have to. It will be either Tarkowski or me if we get a centre back. But yeah, no, not really many exciting options, but enough options in there where I feel like winning this game is a good thing to do. You know, I want us to win this game. And I want us to win a couple of their players. Hopefully their defenders play well, but we still manage to win and win players. That is the hope. Whether that happens or not is a completely different thing. We are still in the top half, even with the disappointing result against Newcastle. We are still in the top half. So we've got a throw in here. Alderweireld on this right-hand side. He puts it into Lo Celso, who cuts inside. It gets tackled. I think that's a free kick. I don't think that's a penalty. We are going to waste our time waiting. So let's just wait this out.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Right, what's the decision, ref? No penalty, it's a free kick. What a surprise. I could tell that from the moment it was on my screen. Unless we can score from this. Norwood's got the free kick. And Saint-Maximin's picked it up. Is this the end of the highlight, or is this still carrying on? Saint-Maximin, that's the end of the highlight. I don't know why I got excited. Of course it was going to be the end of the highlight. We're into the 25th minute now. Still nothing really happening. We're not conceding many chances though. We are just, you know, going forwards against them. But we're going to struggle to create chances given the fact that, you know, they are a good defensive side. Burnley are. They just are. They always have been. So we are going in 0-0 at this stage. They're not warning me about any of the players. So I'm just going to put my hands in pockets, tell them I'm not happy. And hopefully that would encourage them to go out and get a goal. Come on, Southampton. Alderweireld with the throw-in. Danny Ings-Maddison! That is beautiful. James Maddison has really grown into this role. He'll be playing him in the centre midfielder role, and he's really growing into it. He's becoming a really integral part. He could be the technical replacement for Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse was so important to the side. I feel like James Maddison is extremely important to the side now. Every time I pick a team, I feel like James Maddison has to be in there. Bamford gets the header. That's what I mean by the headers giving us chances. As Ings lays it off, but they've tackled us and they want to go forward. Dendonker's chasing it down. Hopefully he can get it quite early on. He does. Boots up to Reguilon, into Maddison, back to Reguilon, running down that left-hand side. Is he going to cross it in? He does to Saint-Maximin on his debut. Alan Saint-Maximin scores in front of the Southampton fans. What a way to make a debut for your club. Thank you, Alan Saint-Maximin. Reguilon providing the assist here. A wonderful little run. He just waited for the right time. Saint-Maximin cut inside and got the goal. Wonderful stuff. I think Saint-Maximin might need to be subbed off at some point as well because he is getting a bit tired. But that is 2-0. We are winning two different players. And we're now comfortable. I mean, I say that, like, and I'm trying to, you know, not curse myself. But we should be comfortable now. I'm going to put Theo Walcott on that right-hand side. I think he is right-footed, so he can be that winger. Just Theo Walcott's pace should just cause them more issues. And James Maddison, I'm going to rest James Maddison and put in James Rodriguez. I haven't got the best out of James yet, so I'm just trying to get the best out of him and seeing whether he can work in this role. And that should be it for now. I feel like that'll be fine. We can move on and, you know, carry on with our lives, basically, as we're still 2-0 up. I'm going to pause it again. We're going to bring on Kane Ramsey now. We are going to rest Alderweireld on that right-hand side, because, again, I just feel quite comfortable. I feel like this team is doing well. I say that, and as soon as I bring on Kane Ramsey, there's an opportunity. But is it to us or is it to them? Dendonker's picked up the ball, puts it to Reguilon, into James Rodriguez, back to Reguilon. He's been brilliant in this game, Reguilon, and he's still going to be brilliant. As he runs down this left-hand side, Tarkowski boots it away as Jay Rodriguez picks it up. We need to get this ball and not let him have an opportunity. Cork's got it into Jay Rodriguez again. Stevens into Taylor. Taylor's put it forward. Jay Rodriguez has got it. Pulls it back to Taylor. Over the top. Stevens just missed it. They've got another opportunity. Brady puts it in. Dendonker puts it away. Cork's picked it up into Stevens. Down this left-hand side now with Long. Come on, tackle him. Taylor! They are, like, abusing Ramsey here. Massively abusing Ramsey. Just keep things calm. Keep things calm. Keep things cool. Don't give him another opportunity. There we go. Ramsey's got it. Go on, Kane.
That's gotta be Kane. That's gotta be Kane.
Go on, Kane Ramsey. Oh, for flips. He's useless. He's actually useless, man. I hate to say it, but he is pretty useless. James picks it up into Danny Ings. Danny Ings, Patrick Bamford. Bamford's got it. He chips. Oh, I thought he chipped the keeper there. I genuinely thought Patrick Bamford had the balls to chip the keeper. What I might do is just put us to waste a bit of time. Just as a thing. Lo Celso puts it in. Bamford over the bar. I might just go unbalanced as well. Just calm things down. We don't need another goal. We do not need another goal. Tarkowski puts it into Dendonka nicely. Reguilon's got it. Passes it off to Bamford. Can Bamford pull it into the box? He doesn't do. He tries to pick up the ball. Long puts it away, but Norwood picks it up into James. Bamford, Ings. It's offside, though. That would have been free, but it is offside. We got another opportunity here, have we? Bamford, no, it's... I don't know what happened there. They just didn't show me the highlight of the disallowed goal and then just rushed that highlight. His kicking's awful, Nick Pope. Walcott's got it. He goes out of play. I think they're just running it until the end of the game here. A nice 2-0 victory is exactly what I wanted, similar to the Sheffield United game. Nothing too special. We don't need it to be too special. That is the end of the game. Now they're showing me the highlight of the disallowed goal. It was actually a lot closer than I thought. I didn't realise how close it was. But that is the end of the game. 2-0. Norwood picked up a yellow card as well, so he will miss the next game, but that's fine. We've got Højbjerg to fill in that role anyway. I think that game kind of proved, though, why I don't put Kane Ramsey on the pitch. You know, Kane Ramsey is a bit of a liability. That is just the way it is. That puts us into 8th position, though. I know other teams still have to play, but we can't lose the 8th position as we're 9 points ahead of Newcastle in 11th. So we've really staken a claim to being a top half team. We just got to keep it up throughout the season. And I mean, look at these teams. Leeds could easily drop off. Obviously, we're expecting Man City to go up. But again, Palace we've got Palace next. If we beat Palace, we're only 2 points behind them. And that changes the game. Alan St-Maximin got injured during that game, but luckily not for long, so he will be able to play in the Palace game. Right, let's look. Who are we winning from Burnley? We are getting their 2 best players. Right, let's have a look. The best players. Okay, the 2 best players, Nick Pope. I told you we were getting Nick Pope. And Ben Mee. We are getting Ben Mee and Nick Pope. No one else has gotten to the 6.7 level or above. We guaranteed Nick Pope. Oh my god. We've got so many goalkeepers. Like, so many goalkeepers. It's ridiculous. We've got Ramsdale. We've got all the keepers that went to the Euros. We've got Ramsdale. No, because Pope didn't go, actually. But we've got Ramsdale, Pope, and Pickford. And then we've got Hugo Lloris as well. Jesus Christ. Ben Mee is a decent centre-back. Obviously, we need a backup centre-back. We've got one now. Is he the best in the world? No. But will he do the job? Yes. You know, he will do exactly what we want him to do. And that is just to prove to be a nuisance. We're generating some decent form as we go into Palace and West Ham. That is the next episode, is Palace and West Ham. 2 huge games, really. We can win some really nice players from both of these teams. And if we can get wins against both of these teams, that then helps us when we get into this period where we could possibly lose half of our team during that time period. So yeah, let's hopefully win some players before we get to that period. But if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below your own thoughts on this episode. If you're new to my channel, please do hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and check out all of my other stuff on the channel. And yeah, I shall see all of you in the next video. See ya! Bloody hell, we've got another goalkeeper.